Hey there, I'm Amy Northard, the accountant for creatives. Whether you're selling handmade jewelry, stunning prints, or running a small digital shop, today we're diving into something that often trips up small business owners: sales tax. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. Just stick with me for the next few minutes and I'll break it all down for you in a way that makes sense. Let's get started. So, what is sales tax? Think of it as a type of indirect tax. It's not paid by you, the business owner, but by your customers when they buy from you. Your job is to collect that tax and send it to the appropriate state or local government. Simple, right? Well, kinda. Here's the catch. Sales tax is a state-level tax, which means every state has its own rules. Yep, that's 46 states plus Washington, D.C., all playing by their own rule books. So if you sell across multiple states, understanding the rules for each one is key. Now let's talk about nexus. This is a fancy term for connection. If you have a nexus with a state, you're required to collect and remit sales tax there. But how do you know if you have nexus? It can happen in a few ways. If you have a physical presence in a state, like an office, a warehouse, or an employee, then you probably have nexus. Or if your sales hit a certain revenue threshold in a state. So each state sets its own thresholds. Keeping track of where you sell and how much you sell is super important. Now, what's actually taxable? In the past, most states only taxed physical goods like handmade candles or pottery, but in recent years, some states have added digital goods like downloadable art or ebooks to their taxable list. So if you sell digital products, check your state's rules. Here's where it gets a little tricky. Sales tax rates vary by state, and even by city or county. Some products may even have different rates. The best thing to do is use a sales tax tool or work with your accountant to make sure you're charging the right amount based on your customer's location. Here's an important tip. Before you start collecting sales tax, you need to register for a sales tax permit. Here's another curveball: shipping. In some states, shipping charges are taxable, and in others, they're not. Be sure to check the rules for every state where you have nexus. Sales tax might feel overwhelming, but the key is to take it one step at a time. Start with your home state, stay on top of where you're selling, and don't hesitate to get help from an accountant or a tax software. You've got this. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more small business tips to keep you confident and creative in your entrepreneurial journey. I'll see you next time.